Tigers? Are you wowed by whales? Are you crazy about crocodiles? Well, here's a guy who's zany about zebras, our wild guest master, Neil Crone.
Hey, ho! Hello, bears, your claws in, bisons, hi everybody, welcome once again to yet another safari through the brain here on Wild Guess. We have two very savage teams here, the Bears and the Bisons, and they're ready to claw their way to the top of this game, I'll tell you. And you guys better have sharp claws today because we're going to be asked a whole bunch of questions on any kind of animal you can ever possibly think of, even a few you probably couldn't think of. In fact, a few I couldn't think of. And as you may know, I was raised by an ant. On an ant farm. Get it? Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you very much. Now, you get to work very, very hard because you're going to have to answer all kinds of questions. There are going to be some wonderful prizes, by the way, for our contestants today. And you're going to pick up some knowledge. We're going to have a lot of fun as well. So why don't we get on with the game right now and meet our team tamer for the Bears, a woman who brings new meaning to the word wildlife, Linda Verry. Hi, Linda. How are you?
Hi, Neil. I'm great.
Hey!
Great audience. Great audience.
Great audience.
Well, we just wanted you to know we are the Bears, and we are going to bear down and get those correct answers, we hope, today.
Yes, indeedy.
And I'd like to introduce you to my terrific team members today that are helping me. I'd like you to meet Carrie with the tag that's going crazy.
Hi, Carrie.
And Mike.
And Mike.
And I'd like to tell you a little bit about Carrie. Sure. She would like to be someday, she's a very clever young woman, a singing veterinarian.
Well, there's a
How
twist.
about that for something unusual?
Yeah, why not?
And she sings, she dances, she's going to have her own show by the time she's 15.
Great.
She loves animals, and she has some unusual pets. She'll tell us about that later.
Great.
Mike is terrific in sports. He plays soccer. He knows karate.
Hey!
Got to watch out for Mike if I do something wrong. And he is into computers, and he also has some interesting pets, or would like some interesting pets.
You got some sharp players. So good luck to you guys, Bears, because you got a very, very great team there. You better be sharp, though, because your opponents, the Bisons, led by a woman who sold her condo and moved to a treehouse, Mairlyn Smith.
Who told you about that? Yes, hi. Well, I don't know, is it bison? Anyway, I've got wonderful bisons on my team. I have Noah, he's 8 years old. And Noah, if he could be an animal, would like to be an eagle. And what did you say you wanted to be when you grew up, Noah?
I like to be an actor.
An actor.
If I'm not successful, a lawyer. If not successful,
We want to cover your bases.
This kid is going to be successful.
Oh, an engineer. Maybe an engineer, too. I'm going to hang out with Noah.
All right.
He's going places.
Great.
Okay. And we have Amanda, or Mandy, and she's 10 years old. And she would like to be a kangaroo if she had a choice to be an animal. Her favorite food is turkey and potatoes. Watch out Thanksgiving and Christmas. And you've got some pets, don't you, Amanda? What are they?
yes, I have 8 pets. 2 dogs, 2 horses, 2 cats, and 2 fish.
Holy smokes.
Well, let's keep you busy. Up to your ears in kibble. My goodness. Okay.
So here we are, the Bisons.
Well, good luck to both teams. Yeah. And just to let our team players and you at home know what we're dealing with here, a little information on the kind of animal that you are. Okay, the bears are the largest member of the carnivora family, or carnivora family. They are predators and have a complete array of teeth to perform shearing, chopping, and slicing. Sounds like a Vegematic.
Are you talking about me, Neil?
Yes, indeed. Okay, and you're playing against the bisons, of course, are also known as a buffalo. The bison can weigh well over 1,000 kilograms or 1 ton. At the beginning of the 19th century, over 60 million bison roamed the American plains. By 1889, there were only 600 left, but thanks to conservation, that number has grown to 20,000 plus,
Yes,
plus
so
2.
plus
Why
2.
not? Okay.
22,000.
Let's get things rolling then. We'll move on to our find out how we play Wild Guess. Come on up here to the board. Here we go. Alrighty. The Wild Guess board. In Wild Guess, we have 6 different categories of questions. They are living proof, triviology, creature feature, call of the wild, catnips, and monkey business. Okay, now it's very, very simple to score this. Even I understand it. The first question for each category is worth 30 points. Now, if for some reason you don't get that answer correct, then you get a chance to take a
Wild Guess!
Absolutely, that's the name of the game, and that wild guess is worth 20 points to you. Now use that wisely, because if you don't get the wild guess right, then your opponents get a chance to answer the question for 10 points. Okay, so
Ooh.
opponents, listen up to those questions on both sides. Questions will alternate back and forth from the bears to the bisons, bisons to bears. Okay, and there is one special category, that is catnips, and that will be coming up later on in the show. And those red buzzers on the table are for catnips, so I'll tell you about that in a little while, okay? So let's get things rolling. We had our wild guess coin toss backstage in a very secretive place, which I can't divulge right now. And of course, the Bears won that toss. They have the honor of going first. And the first question is a living proof question for you. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you live action sequences of 4 animals. And you tell us the one that doesn't fit, okay? So keep your eyes on the monitors in just a second. 3 of the following birds you're going to see glide and soar effortlessly through the air. The 4th must beat his wings constantly to remain in flight. Which bird is it? Watch your monitors now. Is it the herring gull? There he is. Is it the ruby-throated hummingbird? There he is. Wow, that's quite
Beautiful
a throat.
bird.
Lovely bird. Is it the brown pelican? There's the brown pelican, a water bird. Or is it the great blue heron? Look at the size of him. Okay, Bears, make your choice. Was it number 1, 2, 3, or 4? The herring gull, ruby-throated hummingbird, brown pelican, or great blue heron? What do you think? It's number 2. You think it's the ruby-throated hummingbird, and you would be absolutely correct for 30 points. Yes, indeed. Well done, Bears. The ruby-throated hummingbird must beat his wings 50 to 80 times a second to stay airborne. It can fly backwards, forwards, or remain stationary in midair, sort of a helicopter kind of deal. Okay, terrific. Well done. Our next living proof question is over for the bisons. It's your turn now, so listen up, okay? 3 of the following 4 animals completely shed their outer skin or shell all at once several times during their lives. Now, one of these 4 does not shed or molt at any time. Which one is it? Watch your monitors. Is it the common garter snake? There he is. Is it the American lobster? Very patriotic animal. Is it the chorus frog? There he is. Little bubble gum.
Ooh.
Or is it the Sally Lightfoot crab?
Charming.
How's that for a name?
Okay, you guys discuss it.
Which one of those is the odd one out? The garter snake, American lobster, chorus frog, or Sally Lightfoot crab?
They've come up with a decision already, and they think it's the chorus frog, the
And
singer.
you are correct again. Boy, the bison's on top. The game is 30-30 now.
Mike, it's gonna be over to you once you
Yeah, the chorus frog simply grows larger, and he doesn't completely shed its skin like the other animals you saw. He just keeps blowing that thing out bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, correct. It's 30-30 so far. A very, very close
We've got
game.
Great.
Okay, now we're going to go
teams
into our triviology department, okay? And this one's going over to the Bears. It's your chance again. All righty. Now watch the monitors. You're going to be looking at a giraffe. There you can see part of the giraffe. It's a very tall giraffe, as you can see, who appears to be wide awake. The question is, though, how much time do you think the average giraffe spends sleeping each day? Would it be 8 hours, 15 hours, 30 minutes, or 6 hours?
Oh, boy.
Quite a range of choice there.
I could fall asleep
Tough
trying to
question for the
figure
Bears.
this out.
For 30 points.
They are going with number 1.
Number 1. Uh-oh, that buzzer means it's a wrong answer, guys. Sorry, but you do get a chance for a wild guess. Do you want it?
We are going to go for a wild guess.
Okay,
They're
good
just
stuff.
going to make up their decision in a moment.
A wild guess for 20 points. Bearing in mind that if they don't get it correct, the bisons
They are
get a shot at
going
it.
with number 4, Neil.
Number 4. Uh-oh.
We get a chance.
The buzzer on that one, so the bisons must put their horns together and try to come
All
up
right,
with
the
the correct
bison's
answer
horns
for
are
10
together, and we
points.
came up with number 2, 15 hours.
Oh!
30 minutes?
A tricky question. Yeah, apparently giraffes spend very little time sleeping at all, and it's not unusual for a giraffe to stay awake for several days at a time. Yeah, only 30 minutes. There he is. A giraffe stretching out for a long 30-minute sleep. I guess they must have like mini-series dreams. I guess. 30 minutes. Okay, let's go over to Mairlyn. You have a very interesting question for people at home, don't you?
I have a true and false question for you at home. With the exception of man, especially first thing in the morning, the only enemy of the common bathroom sponge is a rare fungal disease. Is that true or is it false? Ooh.
Our Wild Guess winners and team runners-up will each receive family passes to African Lion Safari.
Thrill to the animal shows and safari through the exciting world of African wildlife.
And family passes to Marineland Niagara Falls, where you will find a world of fun and entertainment, world famous for spectacular marine shows featuring killer whales, dolphins, and sea lions.
In addition, our 2 team winners will each receive a set of hit sticks, a new electronic drum system that allows you to play them in the air.
And Pictionary, charades with a difference. Guess words from another player's wild sketches to play this fun, fast game for 3 or more players.
Our winners will also receive a limited edition VHS home video cassette of Baby Animals, an award-winning hour-long special by Keg Productions.
The team players with the highest overall score at the end of our 26-week series will each receive a 1-week family vacation at Stanton House on beautiful Sparrow Lake, one of Canada's finest resorts, a vacation the entire family will enjoy.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you're trying to tell me that these sponges get some kind of an athlete sponge? Is that what you're telling me? I don't buy that.
Well, the question was, with the exception of man, the only enemy of the common bathroom sponge is the rare fungal disease. And it's true, it is true. In 1938, there was a rare fungal disease, and it almost wiped out the entire sponge industry of the Bahamas. We're talking a lot of dirty bathrooms in 1938.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Mairlyn.
A lot of sponges, Mairlyn.
Okay, our score right now is we got a deadlock of 30-30 here for the Bears and the Bisons, and it is now time, that very special moment of the week, it's time for our Wild Guess Limerick. Okay, here we go. I love this. The lucky bear is unaware of cold that cuts right through. Like the bison, he's got a good thick coat. We wish we had one too. Hey, there you go. I love that.
Thank you for those
well, it's corny, but
words
it's
of
fun,
wisdom,
you know.
Neil.
Okay, so anyway, why don't we meet some of these bisons today, Mairlyn? You've got Amanda and Noah with you. How are you guys doing today?
Fine.
Good stuff. Now, I have some questions for you, because we were talking earlier. You want to become an actor. Is that right, Noah? Why an actor?
Number 1, it's fun. Number 2, you're famous. And number 3, you got a lot of money.
We got to have a talk. I'll tell you. Okay, let's get. I wish you all the luck. No, it is fun. We have a lot of fun.
But we're all broke.
And I hope that's
Money, we
that
need
comes
money.
through for you.
Money.
Yeah.
No.
And Amanda, you want to be a lawyer? Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Why a lawyer?
Because my dad says whenever he gets me in trouble or anything, I always argue with him. So he says I'd be a good lawyer.
Well, can't defeat that logic. Okay. Well, let's see if that lawyer and that actor's mind will go to work now. Because Bisons, it's your turn to jump into the creature feature. Come on over to the board. Here we go. Alrighty. Now then, I'm going to give you some clues about a mystery animal. Alrighty. You make a wild guess, and don't make a wild guess yet. We'll see what kind of that animal in action. I want you to just tell me what kind of animal that is. Okay? Birds of prey have eyesight at least 8 to 10 times stronger than humans. One of these birds of prey can spot an object the size of a baseball over 8 kilometers or 5 miles away. Now, is it the barn owl? Watch your monitors. Is it the green woodpecker? Is it the peacock? Or is it the peregrine falcon? 1, 2, 3, or 4. What do you think, Bisons? For 30 points
We're thinking,
and a charge into the
come up
lead.
with number 4, the Peregrine falcon.
It, in fact, is the peregrine falcon. Congratulations. 30 points. Well done.
I
Yeah.
know that answer.
Yeah, peregrine falcon can spot a pigeon over 8 kilometers or 5 miles away. That's what I call 20/20 vision. There he is. Isn't he a beautiful bird?
Sharp-looking bird.
Yeah, they're very, very handsome animals.
He doesn't
Terrific. Okay, it's over to the Bears now. And your shot at a creature feature, okay? Let's see if we can tie this game back up again. Now, one of the following animals is part of a species known as Autobenidae. Autobenidae. And that literally means those that walk with their teeth. Which of the following animals do you think walks with its teeth? Would it be the armadillo, the Tasmanian devil, the hippopotamus, or the walrus? 1, 2,
Could have
3, or
fooled me,
4.
Neil.
Autobenidae.
Okay,
Walking
they're
with the
thinking about it. And they are going with number 4.
Congratulations, Bears. It is number 4. Yeah. It is indeedy a walrus. Yeah, the walrus will often use his teeth to haul himself up onto ice or land when it's slippery. You see a bunch of the walrus, those great big tusks are what they use, I guess, to move around. Okay,
Looks
terrific.
like my last Christmas party, Neil.
Yes, it might be. A little orthodontic work there. Okay, it's 60-60 the score right now. Bears and Bisons tied up. Let's take a moment to say hello to our studio audience. Hello, everybody.
Hi, audience.
Welcome to Wild Guess. Yeah, they've been a terrific bunch so far. Very savage crowd. Wonderful. Okay, it is now time to move into triviology once again, and this one goes over to the Bisons.
Yes,
Okay, time to charge ahead and break that tie. Alrighty. Okay, the bird you see in the monitor there is a road runner. And they're aptly named because they can really move. Now the question for you is, look at them go, how fast can a road runner run? If a road runner could run wood. No, that's a limerick. Okay, is it 40 kilometers per hour, 100 kilometers per hour, 15 kilometers per hour, or 160 kilometers per hour? Bisons, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Okay, they think the answer is number 2, 100 kilometers or 60. It's
Oh, you got the buzzer there from Mary. That means it was
Okay.
incorrect. How about a wild guess? What do you say?
Wild guess, kids? Okay,
They're gonna do it.
Okay, and they're going
20
to go
points.
with which one? Which one? Which one? Okay, they're going with number uno, 40 clicks.
Well done. Yes, that's correct. 40 kilometers per hour. Giving you a total of 80 points now. Yep, roadrunners can move at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour or 25 miles per hour. They are found in the deserts of the United States and in Central America. There he is there, moving right along, being clocked.
Neil, running to work in the morning.
They will only fly if they are in serious danger or if the coyote is after them, of course. Okay, so the score now 80 to 60. Let's go over here and meet our bears. We haven't talked to you yet. How are you doing today, guys?
We're doing very well.
Great. And you've got
bearing up.
Carrie and Mike with you bearing up. Carrie, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Can I just say hi to my mom and my cousin?
You sure can, yeah.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, cousin.
Good. Okay, we looked after that. All righty. Carrie, you have some pets, do you?
Yeah.
What kind of pets?
I have one guinea pig, and her name is Brandy.
Brandy? Why do you call her Brandy? Is she color of brandy, or
Yeah.
what does she drink?
She's, she's brownish red.
Brownish red. Okay. And is she a fun pet? Does you play with
She's
her a lot?
fat.
She's fat.
She's old. She's fat. She doesn't do very much. So.
You should get her out.
You love her.
Get her out
Yeah, I
jogging with you sometime or something. You know, take her out for a run.
My dad's trying to teach her how to water ski.
Well, that's good. Well, if that happens, you come back in the show and we'll bring Brandy back on too.
You
We'll
teach me how I never learned
see how that goes. Okay. And Mike, you're a real sports guy, aren't you? You're into karate and stuff. Yeah. What did you have a certain black belt or anything, or
Green.
green belt? Is that pretty high?
Whoa.
Okay, good stuff. We'll see if you can chop your way some answers now, because we got a new question just for you guys. Okay, you're gonna move right into the Call of the Wild segment.
Ooh, that's
so
my favorite
use
part.
your ears, everybody. All right, you're gonna be hearing a mystery animal's distinctive call, bears. Okay, and you'll be asked to define or pick out what kind of animal that is just by listening to the call. All right, so listen to this. Okay, now the sound that you just heard was made by a large mammal living in the Arctic. Now, when fully grown, these animals can weigh as much as 1,680 kilometers, or kilograms, sorry. They can run that far, or 3,700 pounds. Which animal made that sound? Was it the polar bear, the muskox, the walrus, or the penguin? What do you think, bears?
Okay, the bears are
Very
thinking,
strange
they're thinking.
sound. 1, 2, 3, or
And
4.
they're going with number 1.
Uh-oh, you got the buzzer, which means it was incorrect, but you do have that wild guess option. Are you going to take it?
Okay, we're going to go for the wild
Okay,
guess.
good for you. Good luck to you.
They're going with number 3.
And number 3 is absolutely right. It is the walrus. Boy, the wild guess is really paying off, I'll tell you. And we're going to see a walrus here in just a second. And there's our friend the walrus there. Walruses are social animals that live in herds numbering about 100. They're got a big call, and they live mostly on Arctic ice floes near isolated rocky coastlines where the water is shallow. Okay, our next call of the wild is for you, bison. So listen up with those big bison ears of yours. Alrighty, listen to this, please. Okay, wasn't that something? The sound you just heard was made by a type of large water bird which can be found in northern Canada, Siberia, Europe, Scandinavia, and Scotland. This bird gets around. Which one of the following birds do you think made that sound? Was it the Canada goose? Was it the great egret? Was it the loon? Or was it the great blue heron? 1, 2, 3, or 4? What do you think? To break the stalemate.
Okay, they think it's the great blue heron, number 4.
Oh, you're going to get a buzzer for that one. I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, no. Oh, do you want to go for a wild guess?
Want to take a wild guess?
Want to take a wild
1,
guess?
2, or 3. We know
Okay.
it is not 4.
1, 2, or 3. Oh, we've got a lot of gray
And
matter
they're going
here
for that,
thinking, and
wild
we're
guess.
going with wild guess. We're going with number 2, the great ergot? Egret?
Great egret, and I have a
Egret?
great regret for that. I'm afraid it's not the right answer.
Oh, no.
So your opponents, the Bears, get a shot at
Okay,
it
and
for
they
10
think
points.
they know it, Neil. We're going with number 1, Neil.
Number 1, the Canada
Goose?
Goose. No, actually.
The loon.
I am surprised nobody got that. That's the sound of the loon. You hear loons on the lakes up at northern Ontario and all over the place.
That was a very tricky question, Neil.
It was indeed. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to go over to Linda because you have something very special for our viewers at home.
Yes, I do. I have another true and false question for you. Now, pick up your ears because this is a little tricky. The slowest moving land mammal is the three-toed sloth of tropical South America. Is that true or false?
Why, guess.
Well, you've had a minute to think about my tricky true or false question about the three-toed sloth of South America. And what's your answer?
True.
Very good. It is true. The three-toed sloth does an average ground speed of 2 to 3 meters or 6.8 feet per minute. That's a busy sloth. Back to you, Neil.
Okay, thank you very much, Linda. Now it's time to quit kidding around, folks, because we're going to be getting into some very serious monkey business, okay? And this one is for the bears. Alrighty, I'm going to show you a picture of an animal engaged in a strange, peculiar activity. Something that looks kind of weird. Now, your job is to tell me what that animal is doing. Okay, so watch your monitors. Here we go. You're looking at a polar bear thrusting his weight against his front paws while standing on a frozen pond. Now, what is he doing? Is he telling other polar bears to stay away? Is he asking other polar bears to come and play? Is he trying to break a hole in the ice? Or is he trying to kill an Arctic spider? 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Tension is rising, Neil.
What do you think, bears?
Okay, bears?
This will break the stalemate.
We are going with number 3, breaking a hole in the ice. Whoa.
No, even number 4.
Oh, number
I'm
4
sorry.
was up.
It
And
is
I think
number 4.
Trying to kill an Arctic spider? I'm sorry, you got the buzzer from Mary. There is no such thing as an Arctic spider that I know of. So you can take the wild guess, though.
Do you want to go for
Do you
it?
want to try it?
Can we see those a little bit closer because...
Okay, I'll read you out. They
Just
are
look at the monitor, Mike.
number 1,
Make
2,
another
or
decision.
3. Telling other polar bears to stay away.
So it's not
Asking
number
other polar
4.
bears to come and play. Or trying to break a hole in the ice. What do you guys think?
Number 1.
Uh-oh, that is also incorrect. So your challengers,
Okay,
the
we're going
Bisons,
for
get a
it.
crack at it now for
Okay,
10
You guys
points.
have decided? All right, and they're coming up with a big number 3.
Number
Breaking a hole
12.
in the ice.
That is correct. Yes, indeed. For 10 points and the lead currently. Yeah, polar bears like to swim, even in cold water. They like it so much, in fact, that they will break through frozen ice to get to their chosen pool. There you go. Okay, so
Very good.
our next monkey business comes over to you guys, Bison, so let's get on with it. We're going to show you something right now. This is a western grebe, a bunch of western grebes running across a lake surface. Scientists call this rushing. Now, why do grebes rush? Is it because they're escaping enemies, such as crocodiles? Are they catching fish? Are they greeting their mates? Or are they warming themselves on a cold day? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? The Bison's
Okay,
currently
they're
in the lead.
really quick on warming themselves, and it's wrong.
Uh-oh, you got the
Wanna
buzzer.
Go for the wild guess or
How about a
not?
wild guess? You want to try it?
No wild guess because then they get
Oh, they don't know if they're
going
gonna
to
do it.
Are we winning? What's the score there?
Amanda's not sure. It's 90 to 80 right now for the
90 to
Bisons.
80.
A 10-point lead.
What are we going to
No,
do?
we don't
No,
want
we're
it.
not going to.
Oh, they're going to sit pretty. Okay, so we'll go right on ahead then. And we're
And
moving
they don't
into
get a
our
chance either.
catnip segment. Okay, so hands on those buzzers, folks, or over those buzzers. Now the catnip segment is like this. I'm going to read one question for both teams. The first team to hit the buzzers gets to answer that question. Now, bear in mind that if you hit the buzzer and you are wrong, you will lose 10 points.
Okay.
Okay, these are for 30 points each. So listen up, both teams. Here we go. Which of the following animals is larger, a wolf or a coyote? Oh, and the bears got one first on that. Okay, that's
They're thinking about
their
which
answer. A coyote is incorrect. You lose 10 points. I'm sorry, bears. The wolf is larger, actually. He weighs about 27 to 68 kilograms, or between 60 and 150 pounds. Okay? So let's move over to our next catnip.
Another catnip, get another
The
chance.
score now 70 to 90. Okay, here we go. Each of the following large cats can be found in North America. Which of these two cats has spots? Is it the jaguar or the cougar? Okay, and the bears again.
Jaguar.
Oh, wait, we
Oh,
can
it
only
was
take
the
one
bears. It was
answer.
the bears. It wasn't the bison.
Cougar.
Cougar? I'm sorry, that's incorrect as well, guys.
Oh, no.
And the catnip's taking their toll on the bears, making the final score 90 to 60 in favor of the Bisons. That ends our game. Our new champions, the Bisons. Thank you, both teams. Thank you, studio audience, and thank you at home for joining us. Congratulations. Well, guests, we'll see you soon. Okay. Way to go, guys. Terrific.
Yes.